The Soviet Union, the world's largest empire by land, a nuclear-armed superpower, and the ideological rival to the West for nearly half a century, collapsed almost overnight.
They say it was because of economic failure. The empty shelves, the oil crash, the arms race. But what if I told you that's only half the story?
What if the real reason the USSR fell was something far more dangerous? An idea.
So let's break this myth. Yes, the Soviet economy was failing, but it had survived worse.
Famine, wars, sanctions, the cost of the space race. The Soviet system was designed to withstand pain. So why didn't it?
Because by the late 1980s, the problem wasn't only material. It was ideological decay.
The people no longer believed in the empire.
Enter Mikhail Gorbachev, the young, reform-minded leader who promised perestroika, restructuring, and glasnost, openness.
What he really did was rip the curtain off the machine. Suddenly people saw the truth.
Corruption, lies, secrets, repressed nations, brutal suppression. Gorbachev didn't destroy the Soviet Union. He revealed it.
And once people saw what was behind the red flag, they walked away.
Here's a hard truth. Empires don't fall when they run out of money. They fall when they run out of belief.
The Soviet Union didn't just lose rubles. It lost trust. Trust in the government, trust in the narrative, trust in the future.
And that loss is contagious.
One republic after another declared independence. Estonia, Latvia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan. They weren't just leaving a government. They were escaping a dying story.
Let's debunk another myth. The United States didn't defeat the Soviet Union militarily.
There was no great battle, no final nuclear showdown, no victory parade in Red Square.
The USSR collapsed from the inside, like a cathedral that had been hollowed out, brick by its own clergy.
By 1991, even the generals stopped fighting to keep the Union intact, because there was nothing left to protect.
The Cold War was never truly a war of weapons. It was a war of worldviews.
And in the end, the Soviet dream of equality, unity, and control collapsed under its own contradictions.
Not because it lacked power, but because it lacked adaptability.
And here's the secret. While the West exported Coca-Cola, jeans, and pop music, the USSR was exporting fear, silence, and super.
Guess which one people chose?
On December 25th, 1991, the red flag was lowered from the Kremlin for the last time.
No nuclear war, no final invasion, just silence.
The world watched, not with fire, but with disbelief. A superpower, dissolved by disillusion.
Not a bullet, but a broken belief.
So the next time someone tells you the Soviet Union fell because of money, remind them,
It fell because of meaning.
and any nation, any empire, no matter how rich or strong, will fall the moment its people stop believing in.
That's not history, that's a warning.